Well, what are we doing today? I'll tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and hook this H up to this sprayer, and like a dum-dum I left some liquid in it, so I gotta hook this hitch up. Oh, there's probably only maybe 25 gallons in there. I should be able to lift that up. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, because that's 40 and that's where it's at, so I'm calling it 25, so a couple 100 pounds, and then hook it up. But there's no liquid in this thing. I mean, it's too light to fight and too thin to win. And somebody asked me, they're like, what's that sprayer worth? I don't know, it's homemade. I mean, really the only thing I can tell you what's worth anything is that cheap little pump from Tractor Supply, and that's about a $100 pump, right in that range, 120 bucks. I don't know, they go up every year. Farming gets more expensive, but you never make any more money doing it. So yeah, it's just a homemade jobby, man. Oh, I think there's a little bit more water in there than I thought. I had to lift that up with one arm and pin it with the other, but got it done. I wouldn't want to have to do it in probably 10 years from now. What I do now is I'll get it out here in the dirt, and it's just got water in it. There's no chemicals or anything. And I'll recheck the nozzles, because there's no sense putting stuff in it and then adjusting once stuff's in there. So I want to get it out there, get it spraying, make sure everything's dressed just like it was, and then add the good stuff. All right, spray check. I think if I throttle up, I'll be good. Yeah, we're looking good here. Let me go throttle up, make sure that's gonna V out and stuff. That always helps. Oh, yeah, that worked. Just needed a little more pressure. But yeah, we're good to go. I don't know what's going on with this one here. That ain't gonna, there we go. Now we're good. We're spraying. It's a little bit windier than I like to spray. But the sad truth is we got today and tomorrow dry, and then we got about 3 days of wet, maybe 4. And I'm not doing that. I mean, you can see out here, this is just an example of what I'm dealing with in terms of greening. Now, this field was not plowed, it was just disked and mulch. So anytime you don't turn the dirt under, and you know, assuming you're not a no-tiller, it makes a difference in terms of your weed control. But you can see the mist, it's blowing straight forward in the tractor. I don't like that at all, man. I don't. I may wait till tomorrow, actually. Looking at it now, man, that's a lot of misting. I mean, it's carrying quite a ways there. Huh. Shoot, I think I might eat my words and wait it out. Yeah, I'm gonna check to see what tomorrow's wind speeds are. If they're just as bad, then I got no choice. So let me check that real quick. Well, and this is what I'm putting in the bucket. This is Drexel, and boy, I just love it. I had been spraying the generic Mad Dog, and it was getting the job done okay, but I got a horse nettle problem here, and it takes a little bit stronger dose to get rid of that nasty horse nettle. And this did the trick last year for sure, so I stuck with it. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this tank about, I'm gonna get it to about 160 gallons, go from there. So let's go, let's grow. So while this sprayer's filling up, I met an old Air Force buddy from years and years and years ago, man. We went to tech school together out at an Air Force base. It's not even open anymore. It was Lowry Air Force Base out in Colorado. And, you know, we got I don't know, I guess you'd call it town pass. We must have been in like phase 2 or 3 of tech school. And we went to this place called Shotgun Willie's. If you're from Denver or if you've ever been to Denver, leave a comment down below if you've ever been to Shotgun Willie's. I doubt it still exists. Harold, if you're watching, you've been there. Fill it to the rim with a rich taste of brim. Leave a comment down below if you remember that coffee, brim. I don't even think they make it anymore. So let me explain what happened at the auction. So I go there, I got these Go Vision glasses, and said they take 1080, good quality picture, good quality video, and they do take both. And so I got home, and they record in AVI, which I do everything on YouTube off my phone. And the editor that I have, which is Viva Video on my phone, will not accept AVI. So I gotta convert it. I got a lot of messing around to do. Honestly, I like the quality of the glasses, but the fact they're not MP4 right out of the gate, I probably wouldn't have bought them. But that truck sold for $12,500. That nice 92. It had about between 150, 160,000 miles. But a 7.3 bulletproof engine, beautiful engine, and nice truck. But the grain drill, the 510 grain drill, sold for $2,700, which is right in the ballpark of what the 510 rope trip grain drill sold for at Wiggers, which was $3,000. I did end up getting the front steer tires for the M, the 650 16s. I did win that bid. Let's see, what else? Oh, the John Deere 2950 didn't meet reserve. The John Deere 210C didn't meet reserve. The Ford 4000, the utility, the old style, sold for $1,400. Cool little tractor. You know, I thought about bidding on it, but I got other aspirations right now, so that's what happened at the auction. That's the best I can do until I can figure out how to convert AVI to MP4 and get it into my editor, because right now my editor is reading it as some foreign object that it can't deal with. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I do like the glasses though. Kind of nice having the H this year. It's a smaller tractor. It's got thinner tires. It's not going to rut. It's not going to do as much damage to say a soybean or a corn, little, you know, I don't want to say a corn stalk, but a little young corn plant in the V1 or V2 stage that, you know, a 756 or heck, even the M would do. So yeah, delighted to have it several ways. People ask, how do you run over your plants and not kill them? You know, soybeans especially when they're this small, and you can see how small they are, like right here and right here. Boy, they are resilient. You can smash them right over, and 2 days later you'll have a hard time. In a week from now, you won't even know where I come through with the sprayer. You just won't. So yeah, we're dripping, but I got to get these booms down and get going. So let's go, let's grow. actually running in third gear right now, and the wind's not as bad as it was, say, an hour ago. But we're getting the job done. Either way, a little throttle, give that pump a kick in the rear end. There's a lot of weeds in this. It's all grass, you know, so this definitely is appropriate. No broadleaf. Yeah, it's about the right spray right there. I've learned to eyeball it over the years. You know, there's no foamers or anything on this. And like I said, I've really learned to eyeball it, and I never miss spots. If anything, I probably overspray a little bit. Spray that tripod there. I don't know. Probably got a weed or two growing on it. Cross over here. Yeah, the old telephone pole. Go back in time and kick somebody's arse for putting that in the field. You can see there's, you know, decent amount of grass coverage in here. But I'm on it. It's well under 4 inches. This grass is about 2 to 3 inches, so I should be able to drop the hammer on it. Probably should have checked to see how much gas was in this tractor before I started. That's always a plus. You know, when you spray a field, you want your weeds well under 4 inches, and you know, you'll take care of them pretty good as long as your mixture's right. There's some morning glory right there. Reminds me of soybean farmer. I do get some of that in the field. It's not my main problem though. Like I said, beginning of the video, or at least toward the beginning of it, is horse nettle. Just unbelievable. And now what I'm going to do, I see this corner up here, it's really grassy, and there's nothing planted there, but I want something planted there, and I'm thinking maybe tillage radishes or something like that, just to have some kind of crop in the ground. It's not super wet now. Actually, if today was planting day, I'd plant it. But that day I planted, you go back to that video, you'll see it was, I don't know, I'm not into planting in mud, and that's pretty much what it was. But you can see it's pretty flat. But I'm going to hit it again here. Just do the loop-de-loop and get those weeds taken care of in this spot, or they're going to get out of hand and go to seed. And I see some of them might already have some seed head on it, but that's okay. I'll come up here with the backpack sprayer and whack it again. I'm not going to let wheat overtake my field. That's just not a happening event here on my farm. Going a big circle here. I got that big spring on the end of that, so it takes the jolt pretty good. It's only, I wish I had bigger booms, but I don't. I mean, it's not a monster sprayer by any stretch. When I'm full, 300 gallons, I can do probably 12 to 15 acres, no more than that. I can do 12 really good, like, man, it's all over type of deal. spray left. I'm going to come over and hit the edge of this field here. You know how I love my overhangs. This ain't too bad through here. I'm going to pick it up a little bit. What a tractor, man. I'm so happy with this. Year one owning it, and it's done everything I've ever asked it to do. That little groove in that throttle needs to be deeper. See how it pops out? Irritating. Like, you don't go back down unless I tell you to. It's getting a little windy now. Windy and weedy, and these are probably 1 inch, so these will definitely be in a hurting status in a couple of days, without a doubt. Wasn't going to come over to this field. Glad I did. Catch them small, and boy, it's a lot easier killing them. That's for sure. And that's how it's done on the Farmall H. Boom.